We're headed back to the Goodwill bins. Yesterday was not bad. We only stayed for like an hour and a half. Then we saw that they weren't really bringing any more crates out in the day, and we just left. Honestly, best score was either that Jellycat or the Lego that our friend put aside for us. And it was like 5 pounds of Lego. Biggie at the bins, he's really great. He always grabs Lego for us if we're not there, and we basically either trade him or just like pay for it later on through e-transfers, or we just pick stuff from at the bins. Sometimes he likes clothing more than us, obviously, and we like toys more than the clothing. So if there's any like decent clothing items that we don't particularly like or sell, and then he can sell it at the flea market, you know, it's a win-win. We get toys for eBay, he gets clothing for the flea market. With that being said, hopefully find some other great stuff like toys to put on our eBay store today. Let's find out. As usual, I always go and check out the bins that were left out from the night before, and I don't find anything in those bins, unfortunately. However, we don't have to wait too long for the very first toy bin to show up from the day, and I actually don't pick anything, but my wife does, and she almost threw this item back.
It's funny, we didn't really find anything out of that toy bin. My wife had a handful of figures, and she was putting them back. And whoa, wait a minute, hold on. This one right here, this actually looks interesting. I look at the back, just right over the boot. It's very hard to tell. You can see LFL 83. This is a 1983 Lucasfilm character, which is a Star Wars. It's another way of saying Star Wars character. This is a henchman of Boba Fett, or Jabba the Hutt, sorry. Jabba the Hutt henchman. And not bad, not complete, but still, it probably fetched maybe like $10 to $15 for this easily. Not bad, nice vintage store. Going through some older bins, found some decent toys here. Some Fisher Price stuff from like the 70s, nice little tractor trailer. And we also got in 2004, I think the R2-D2 did have the LFL 2004 stamp on it, so it is authentic Hasbro, not bad. Gonna also add these to what we're driving today.
And the toy bins were coming fast and furious today, and there wasn't really any other toys that we picked up today, but there was a massive amount of video games in one of the toy bins, which was actually containing media mostly, more than anything else.
Alright, got a bunch of games, and it was very awkward. I'll talk about it more when I get home. I still have to go through these games, figure out which ones we're keeping. Got Rayman Legends here. Some of these do not have their games inside. This one luckily does. We had some other interesting titles like Soul Calibur right here. We can play with Yoda. That's pretty awesome. I remember when this game came out. We also have other decent games like Dynasty Warriors 6. We got Injustice there. Saints Row. I'm not sure if this one's actually got the game in there. Oh, it is. Okay. It's just super light. Yeah, a lot of these games are not in the best condition. Army of Two. So other games that aren't expensive at all, like Bioshock. The one that really excited me was Dungeons and Dragons Heroes. This one could be banger. I still have to do some research on that. Diablo 2 as well. Nope, never mind. Diablo 3 as well. That is awesome. SmackDown Raw 2007. I've sold these before. They actually sell well. Left 4 Dead might leave that. Definitely I'm going to leave the Harry Potter game. We found Wii Sports, a loose disc, so I ended up putting it in here just to protect it, as you can see. Unfortunately, it's got some scratches. I have to test that at home, and I have to either say untested because of the scratches. It depends on the system. If it's so scratched, it might not play on some systems. Skyrim is another one I'm probably leaving behind. We're probably going to keep this one as well. Samurai Warriors Empires. Very, very cool. This one does not have its manual, unfortunately, but holy crap. We definitely have some banger titles, and there's some value here. I'd say at least maybe close to $100 in value in games, but it really depends on what we're keeping and what we're leaving behind.
And after that amazing video game haul, I was actually greeted by another media bin. Unfortunately, it didn't really have anything in the inside, so we ended up taking what we had and going home.
Okay, how much are we looking at here today? 8 pounds? 7, pretty close.
All right, we are back home with two hauls from the 2 days that we spent at the Goodwill bins. I combined them into everything that you're gonna see in just a second. It was not bad, considering we also got free Lego from our friend at the Goodwill bins, and there was some minifigures. I still have to do a deeper dive into figuring out what exactly is in there. There was some stuff that was off-brand Lego. There's some Mega Block stuff in there as well, unfortunately, and it usually does happen when people are picking Lego for us and they're not really Lego enthusiasts. They kind of miss a few things here and there, but that's completely fine. You know, he grabbed the stuff for us, and that's fine because we have to go through and sort all of it anyways, but I'll go through that at the end. Everything else I'm going to show you is going to be the clothing first. As you can see here, we ended up getting a really cool pair of sweatpants. These are a Huff Marvel. I thought originally they're vintage, but they're not. They are like a 2010 era nice skateboard pants here, Marvel Huff. These would look really cool in like a nice either just plain tee or like a nice black tee as well, with maybe some white sneakers or something like that. It looks nice. We also got a vintage crew neck here, Hanes, made in the USA classics. not bad. It's a large, but it looks like it would fit more like a medium. A lot of these older crew necks, they're a little small compared to like certain standards, like especially from like the mid 2000s. Everything was super baggy, so these were from the 90s, so they're actually a little tighter fit. My wife found some nice little lemon pants here, and I should probably apologize. I don't know how loud that was. And yeah, my wife just actually stopped the camera. There's someone upstairs just doing the flooring, so you might hear things here and there. That's fine. That's why I got the mic right here. And I know the mic is pretty loud, especially when it's this level here. Okay, so we have a nice Inter Milan jersey as well. I like this one. I actually found two. I gave one of them to our friend who does clothing because he's the one who always holds on to Lego for us. And it was like the regular blue-black one. I like this one personally because it's got like the St. George's cross, like the English flag almost on the jersey. I think it's just a cool looking jersey in general. Very, very nice. It's from 2008, so not super vintage, but in a few years this would be considered a vintage jersey, believe it or not. Isn't that wild? Jeez, time flies. And we have a bunch of video games here that we got at the bins today. This definitely is the best one. It's like a $50 Canadian game, unreal. And it's in decent condition. The manual's in good shape as well. The disc is fine. No crazy stickers on it apart from this one, which I'll just get off. It's got the stamp there, really cool. Left 4 Dead 2. We also have a Dungeons & Dragons game. That's one of the things I was most excited about when I saw that bin come out and we're right in front of it. I was like, holy crap. This is wild. It's actually not worth as much as I thought. It's like $20 for a game this cool and old. It's kind of mind-blowing. Actually, we found Dynasty Warriors 6, actually. 6 and 7 here. We have 6. We also have a loose 7 disc here. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know. Not super valuable, but all the other ones that were really like no value at all, we just basically gave them to our friend at the bins because he can just trade them for credit at the store. We also got a Samurai Warriors 2 Empires, a regular Wii Sports disc. That's always great. We found Skyrim. I actually was planning on putting this back, so it's unfortunate we picked this up. We have Rayman Legends here. Not bad. Looks like it's complete with manual as well, so that is pretty nice. And then we also got Soul Calibur 4, which has Yoda on the front. That's pretty funny. And Injustice, so both of these are fighting games. And when it comes to like finding games in the little bins, it does feel like the two consoles you find the most for is like Nintendo Wii and Xbox 360, both of which don't have like super heavy hitter games, but it is what it is. You know, that's the stuff people are donating. It's not bad. We also got some Lego Duplo stuff here, some Fisher Price stuff. We got a bunch of dinosaurs. These are all official Jurassic Park dinosaurs, so they can sell a little bit better. We also got a ton of My Little Ponies. I'm gonna do some research, figure out which ones are actually worth a little more money. That I might be able to separate on its own, but I might do some lots here. We got some Pokemon figures as well here, like this beautiful Ivysaur here, really cute. Some vintage Star Wars toy here. This is one of Jabba the Hutt's henchmen, 2004 R2-D2. And then we also got one LPS doll. Some nice Nintendo Switch lanyards. We have a new tag Jellycat. That is wild. First we've ever found a new tag Jellycat. These sell for like 40 bucks. We also have a vintage My Little Pony plush here. And we got another Jellycat and another vintage Pokemon Squirtle here from the 90s. Unfortunately, cut tag, not in the best condition. I'll wash it and I either will give it to my friend or I'll list it on eBay. Not too sure yet. My wife actually found this. This is a Northern Ireland scarf. I'm going to give it to my dad. I don't know if it's a scarf, actually. This is more of a table. Yeah, it's more of a linen. You put it on the table, eat over it. But yeah, my dad's heritage is Northern Irish mostly, so that'd be like a nice little keepsake gift. We also got some minifigures that we got from this massive haul of Lego stuff that our friend gave us. There is definitely some stuff, like as you can see here, even the color of that brick, you know it's not Lego. So there is a lot of stuff in here that unfortunately is not Lego, like this guy as well. So it's probably going to take me like at least 2 to 3 hours to kind of go through, get out the majority of the stuff that isn't Lego. And then I don't know what I'll have to do. Maybe we'll pick out some pieces here and there, but I might just sell it on its own as like one big lot. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and remember guys, may your carts always be full.